Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Chalk Talk here at Life Coach Philippines. This is our weekly conversations that aims to provide education and literacy on coaching as an art, as a science, as a lifestyle, as a profession, and of course, as a business. If you are joining me for the first time, I am Master Coach A. I'm a coaching entrepreneur since 2017. I am the creator, the founder, and the ideator of Life Coach Philippines, right where I am streaming live tonight. So if you are joining me also for the first time and you are one coaching enthusiast, this digital space, Life Coach Philippines is exactly for you, where you are able to meet coaching entrepreneurs, coaching professionals like me. We also have a coaching hub, and that is Decaf Coffee Republic. We are operating from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every Saturday to Thursday. On a Friday like today, we are taking a break and we're taking we have an off and we're taking the space, we're giving the space a rest. However, our coaching services still operates on a 24 by 7. So just in case you need some coaching products, you have coaching services, or you have some coaching inquiries, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us at 0917-586-1661. And the person behind that number is no other than Coach Rizal, our operations manager, who is exactly right now on the screen. So here at Life Coach Philippines, there are three things that we offer and there are three things that we do exactly for people who are looking at the life coaching as a as a not just an alternative, but I would say one skill, one profession, and one platform that absolutely perfect to connect and to unify the skills and expertise that you have. Here at Life Coach Philippines, we offer training specifically for people who wants to embark on a journey of becoming a professional certified life coach. Our flagship program is Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program, and this is internationally accredited by the CPT group that is based in UK. And if you finish the course, you will get 40 accredited units that you can use globally. Here also at Life Coach Philippines, we offer coaching services. We've got customized coaching products for you. We've got also products that is readily available and for you to take on. So if you are also one coaching professional who's looking for done for you coaching practice. When I say practice, na-practice na po siya. Okay? So, if you are looking for a done-for-you coaching program that we have already practiced, that we have already mastered, and we have already tested and tried, and we have already got some results for you, then Life Coach Philippines is for you. If you are looking for a coaching service provider, a professional certified life coach, then Life Coach Philippines offers that also for you. And for all the coaching entrepreneurs and coaching professionals or enthusiasts out there, if you want to get started on getting on a journey of you experiencing really the power of coaching, then one thing that you need to do is to get into a coaching program. So we offer complimentary coaching session. We offer tenured and seasoned coaching classes and with coaching service or what we call the micro coaching. Again, for more information about these services, same number 0917-586-1661. And if you are one coaching entrepreneur, you are one person also who is probably you're owning a business right now and you're thinking and looking at tribe building as an opportunity for you to grow your reach, to have a deeper engagement with the people you want to help, then tribe building is for you. And that's exactly what we're doing here at Life Coach Philippines. So right now, let me just give this time to all the kindred coaches, everyone joining me, Master Coaches me, our community managers, and everyone on the screen. Please give it up to yourself. You heard it right. Give it up to yourself right now. And I want to start this conversation by you acknowledging who you are on the screen. So put it in the comment right now, like three things that best describes you as a professional service provider. So three things. Give it up to you. Give it up. Like, I'd like to celebrate your success. I'd like to celebrate your advancement. I'd like to celebrate what you have accomplished this week. So the way to do it is let's really acknowledge three things that you're so good at, three things that you provide, three things that you help other people with. Okay? So give it up to Coach Trisha, Coach Teen, you're here. All right. So Coach Candy, you're here. Master Coach Jasmine, of course, Coach Teen, everyone on the screen right now. Coach Lynn, I can see you. Okay. So, everyone, please type in that chat box. Put in the comment 3 things that you provide, 3 things that you're good at, 3 things that you can help people with. Please put it in there. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate who you are. Let's celebrate what you can do. Let's celebrate your heart. The thing with coaching professional is that all of us, when we enter the profession, we want to help people. Yes, yes, hashtag yes, yes, yes. All right, let me know in the chat box if you are connecting. Let me know if you are in agreement that the very reason why you're here in our profession is because you want to help someone. You want to solve one problem. You want to make a difference. Yes? Okay, so like all of us come into the profession. Hello, Coach Lady Jen. I can see you now. Okay. So we're coming in the profession, and all we have is like all we've got at the beginning is a big heart. We don't know the profession at the beginning. We don't know much probably because all we got is what we got from the internet, what we read, or what other people have we were taught by other people. And we come into the profession so much enthusiasm, with so much enthusiasm, with so much aspirations, with so much dreams, and so much of idealism, simply because we know that our big heart, okay, can help and can make a difference. Unfortunately, let me burst the bubbles that sometimes, all right, big heart ain't enough. Yep, big heart ain't enough, because just like with faith, okay, faith without works is dead. In the same token, if we only enter the profession with a big heart, and don't get me wrong, when I say only, it means that we are banking only on our big heart and we're not looking at what we can do and what we should be doing, then probably you get burned out, you get tired, and you ended up throwing the towel. Please give me a big yes on the screen and the chat box if this is something that's connecting with you. Come on now, let me know in the chat box. Am I connecting? Coach Norris, I can see you now. Thank you. Let me know in the chat box, am I connecting with you? Are you getting me? Tonight's conversations, I'm going to talk to specifically for people who feels that they've been showing up on social media and they're getting little or no response at all. They're feeling tired because it feels like they're invisible and no one is really seeing them in the digital space as an authority, as an influencer, and not much impact on the things that they do. If you are also one person who's thinking, am I gonna be showing up again and make an invitation for online webinar, online classes, webinar, virtual classes, and then I made a lot of invitations, but barely few people shows up. Or probably, are you one person or you know someone who's absolutely clueless what to offer and how to offer? And you've probably been through a lot of training, you've been probably you've been through a lot of courses, you've been reading a lot, and you've been trying to apply all this learning, all these sessions that you've got, and you want to obey, you want to submit to the process. We normally say that in coaching, let's submit to the process, but you're like thinking, why I am not getting the results. If you are one person who's connecting with that, you know someone who's struggling with that, suffering from all these things that I said, please let me know in the chat box, let me know in the comment, and say yes. Yes, okay? So that I know that I am speaking with someone like real person, okay? So thank you for like letting me know that I am connecting. Now, here's the thing. Big heart, kudos, congratulations, okay? Loving the people, wanting to serve, love it. Thank you so much, okay? We need that. We need that in our profession, okay? But just like in anything in the world, when we need something accomplished, when we want something done, we need to do the work. And with every work comes the investment of effort, the investment of time. And often because we don't know any better, we stumbled with a lot of things that crushes our energy. And many times I've seen many coaches like just like part the coaching profession or say, this is not for me. Now listen, as I get started tonight, I want you to believe me and I want you to trust me, please. Okay? Put it in the chat box and say, I can. I can. I can be the service provider I always dream to become. I can be the coach I believe I can be. I can be that person who can make the difference in my clients' lives. I can be that coaching partner to someone who's been lost, searching for that lifeline. I can be. Please type it in the comment and just like agree with me that you can, because the things that I'm going to be sharing with you today tonight is just like two things, but this will change the course of history, the course of business for you. There are only two things that I'm going to be teaching tonight, 2 points. But I know that when you get to the ball game and start implementing these two things like immediately tonight, right after my conversations with you, or tomorrow, this will radically change the result that you are getting from the profession. If you are from other coaching institution, if you are learning from other gurus, okay, hear me out on this, okay? And you probably thinking, who am I to speak to you? Then again, let me tell you, I'm a coaching entrepreneur since 2017. I am doing coaching day in, day out. I am learning the profession deeper and deeper, and my heart is to help you. My heart is to help coaching professionals, coaching people, coaching entrepreneurs, coaching practitioner. Well, if you try to back it track a bit, truly, I look into your eyes as a visionary, as a passionate thought leaders, as a game changer, as a sleeping giant. And I want to help you. And I want to help you by teaching you things that you don't normally learn from gurus. I want to help you with things that you are super, super, super interested, but you are learning from people who are teaching you things that they have assumed but have not validated. I also want to help you free yourself, okay? Free yourself from all the expectation that if you miss the expectation, you are beating yourself. I want you to believe that you can. You can. And I want you to declare that, because that will change the ball game for you. You can. So I don't care what you have done yesterday. I don't care what you have not done or what you have missed. Okay, yesterday until this morning, or at least until this very moment that I am on screen. I only want to care that you are saying yes to me tonight, and you are saying I can to yourself. Can you do that, please? Can you do that, please? Because all these things will not work if you are not believing as a service provider that you can. There are almost 8 billion people in the world, plus minus give and take, because of COVID casualties. But there are so much need for professionals like you. So whether you are a thought leader, you are a visionary now, you are an independent service provider, you are an entrepreneur, you are a knowledge entrepreneur, you are a teacher, you are an instructor, you are a trainer, you are an author, you are someone who's doing something that can make a difference. Please listen. Tonight's conversation is for you. Turn off all your distraction, and I hope you listen to me. Give me your ears, give me your eyes, give me your attention. I will try to make this very fast as I can, because I only have 2 words for you. Now you linger and you stay until the end, because I will unpack this for you and how you do it. But I'm gonna give it now, right now. Whatever you're doing, there are two things that you are missing. Okay. However, you're running your business, however, you're presenting yourself, however, you're crafting your coaching services, however, you're creating your classes and everything, there are two things that probably, just probably, you are missing a lot. And if you're doing this, you're not doing this intentionally, or you're doing this with some loose ends. And I want you to just write this, because these two things will make a difference to you. Two-step. Whatever you're doing, you add two-step. Two-step. Put it in the screen, put it in the chat box, two steps. Okay? This is a two-step process. So, dalawa lang po siya. Dalawa lang. Okay? Want you to write in this. Okay? Two things that you need to add up. Validation and articulation. Validation, articulation. Two things. Okay? So, validation, articulation. Let's unpack this now. In the comment, okay, or in the comment, somebody put in the comment, okay, somebody put in the comment the link to the blueprint on social media content writing that I did, okay? So you can check on that link and download the blueprint that I've created. That's free, okay? You just put your name and put your email address. You will not be redirected to, you don't have to wait for your email. You can download immediately the PDF. I've written something for you, and that's the foundation. That's the bedrock of this conversation. When you come in to the profession, whether you're coming in as a coach, you're coming as a mentor, you're coming as a consultant, you're coming in as a therapist, or you're coming in as a trainer, a content writer, or you're coming in as an instructor, one thing that you need to position yourself is this. I know you've heard of me talk about this, but let me unpack this for you. That niche is the very person that you want to help. Who do you want to help? And you would say it's easy. And you will tell me, like, I am a relationship coach and I help women recovered from infidelity. I think I would hear Coach Tien says that. And, or I am a mindset coach and I help people change their mindset. Listen a bit with that. Listen with me and hear those conversations and how you're saying who you are. I'm a mental health coach and I help people on their mental challenges. That's what you say. Versus, I often say, if I introduce myself in the line of mental health, I would say, I'm a mental health advocate and I help people take back the remote control from other people, hold it in their hands so they can stay alive and live beautifully. What is missing is this, okay? Hold the validation and the articulation part, okay? I'm gonna unpack that in a while, but I want you to see the bedrock here. When you say, I am a relationship coach, I am a mental health coach, I am a mindset coach, I am put it in the chat box. What do you say? Please put it in the chat box. How do you introduce yourself? You have to, okay, unpack that immediately with the tangible results that people can connect with. So, okay, you are, like, people would say, I'm a trauma-informed coach. I've seen people would say that, I'm a trauma-informed coach, or I help people, um, I'm a habit coach. Okay, so I'm a habit coach. I'm a trauma-informed coach. When you say that to people, it just like it's stopping there. So what is it to me? Okay, put in the comment, please. What do you do? How do you introduce yourself? Okay, so what is it that you attach to your name when you introduce yourself to the people? Because you have to tweak that. Okay, you have to tweak that and add it up on the tangible thing that would happen to them. So it's like offering a cake. Can somebody put in the chat box cake? Wait, can somebody please put in the chat box cake? So I know that you're still here. I know you're thinking. Can you put in the chat box cake? So I know that you're still with me. Cake, please. Cake. Awesome. Okay, so here's the thing. You buy a cake, right? You buy a cake. That's the tangible. Okay, that's the tangible. You want cake. That's the tangible. That's the physical cake. But when you buy a cake, what do you get? Okay, what do you get? Put it in the chat box, please. So you get a cake, you get into a bake shop, you get to decap, you dialed in there, 0917-586-1661. Okay, Coach Rizal, send me a keto cake, okay? Send me a low-carb cake. I want a cake. Tangible. Tangible. Behind that, what do you want? I like that, says, sabi niya, cake! There you go, Coach Nord, satisfaction. Let's dive deeper. Satisfaction of what? What do you want? What do you want? Put in there, put in there. What do you want when you want the cake? Hi, Coach Romel. You want the cake? What is it that you want? Cake is the tangible. You want sweetness. You want pleasure. What is do you want? You want that craving satisfied. Craving for what? Think about it. Okay? So, the tangible offer is a cake. But the person buying the cake, okay, the person buying the cake have a lot of things in their mind that they're not telling you. Okay, so I'm not gonna call Coach Rizal, send me a blueberry cheesecake because I want my heart to be mended. Or Coach Rizal, come on, send me a carrot cake, a midnight carrot cake because I just broke off with someone that I've been dating and I thought we're gonna get married and he just left me. They wanna tell you that, right? That cake represents something. Comfort, that's good. A joyful memory, a reminder, okay? Some people would buy a mango tart, right? Because it reminds them of a sweet time with someone they love. So imagine that now for a moment. What is that cake when you introduce yourself as a relationship coach? You're a what? So what is that? What is the tangible pain? What is the tangible physical thing that I can hold and I can claim if I hire you? That's the question. And oftentimes we tell a lot of things, a lot of stuff to people that it's just like telling them, okay, buy the cake, okay, buy the cake, and the cake goes with sprinkles, the icing, they don't care, right? They don't care. They don't care. What do they care is the luscious design, like the luscious filling of the cake, okay, that almost make them forget that they're stressed. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. So, how's this? Okay. So, this is a coaching conversation, and I want you to start thinking now. How would the conversation shift if you say, I am a relationship coach for women who's working in the corporate space for 10 years and wanting to marry in the next 24 months. Of course, you can change that algorithm. It fits you, it suits you. I am just trying to just like elaborate it further so that you understand what I'm going to shift on later if I say the validation in articulation. You got to see that. Again, in my case, I would say I'm a mental health advocate. I want to help people take back the control, the remote control of their lives so they can stay alive and live beautifully. I'm doing this conversation so that you can awaken on the things that you've been missing so you can stay alive and live beautifully. That just like over and over again. I want people to stay alive and live beautifully. everything that I do, if I have a conversations with you, I want you to stay alive and live beautifully. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So now here's the thing. After that, after that, after that portion in there, I want you to take a look at how do you deliver that and put it on. Put it on. Okay? So I want to help at the backdrop. Again, download the material because I have there a workbook. I want to help. In my case, I want to help visionaries, thought leaders to become CEOs, to become business owners, okay, to make money, to make income from passion, to profit from their passion, to profit from their talents. Buy. So I help people buy. And what do I do? Teaching. I've been teaching all my life. I've been teaching and duplicating myself. That's how I do it. And the results that I want to see by doing that is you all stay alive and live beautifully, creating so much impact and making a lot of influence in the space that you occupy. Okay. However, you are doing that now in your space, let's talk about validation and articulation. Because when you use the toolkit, you will be able to answer and fill it up. But how many of you would agree with me, okay, okay, that how many of you would agree with me that, okay, when you fill it up, it's how you see your market. It's how you see your market. But you have not validated that. Okay? You have not validated that. It means that's how you see it. Like, you have not checked on that if there are really people wanting help on that. Like the relationship coach that I put as an example. Is it really true that there are women in the corporate world, 10 years tenure executive who wants to get married in the next 24 months? Is it really true? So that's the part of validation. Okay. And then the other part, okay, the other part is this, okay, articulation. So I'm going to unpack again how you do the art validation, but let me connect the validation and articulation. Oftentimes we articulate a lot of things. So we say, this cake got cake chocolates from Belgium, carrots from the northern parts of the Philippines. We've got icing. That is that something that they really want to hear. Okay, is the way we're articulating the products and the services that we are offering is really what they want to hear from us. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little pause in here, and I want everyone to put in their hashtag relate, hashtag connect, hashtag learning, so that I will just know that you're still here and you're still connecting with what I'm saying. So here's the thing. I am coming in live in Facebook. Facebook is my primary account, my primary platform, because I'm teaching my students in the social media. I'm teaching my people in the entrepreneur world that in terms of social media, we will only settle first on one platform and expand ourselves. And I can see there, okay, so Tamana actor, I hope I pronounced your name. I'm not sure if you're watching me. I think you're watching me on YouTube right now, and probably you're not getting a lot of people in there. The people watching me is here at Facebook. But if you're watching anyone here, to all my tribe members, can you please go to my Facebook and please just say hello to Tamana there. Tamana, I got your email And I know you're offering something to me. Thank you so much. It's just that we've got some way of doing things in our tribe. And I would truly appreciate if you take a little more time to know me and the way I do things. But thank you so much for your offer. All right? I already checked your email. I just check now. I cross check while I'm here and talking to these people, beautiful people in the house. Okay, so let's now do the what? The validation. I know to my students in the valuable business, we talk about market research. But you know what? You don't have to complicate this. If you want to validate that, just get in touch with 10 people that in your eyes, in your mind, in your in your sight, kind of matching the profile that you have in mind. Connect with them. Have a conversations with them. Don't offer anything, just have a conversation. Have a conversation. That probably is the right market for you, or probably they will expound your horizons and allow you to see that there are greater markets for you. Or maybe they are the right market, but the way you're communicating it is not the way that connects with them. Connecting, connecting, connecting. So validation. Okay. And if you want to learn more how to do it, how you can validate that in terms of market research, please connect with me, connect with Coach Rizal, or connect with one of our coaches. Coach 𝘠𝘪𝘀 is doing business coaching bootcamp. Okay, we can help you do the market research, scouting of the right market for you. That's the validation. Now, in terms of articulation, put it very simple. Start with that skill, that thing that you can do very well, that you have already showed, expressed, or at least you have proven in your space that you're good at doing. It's like you offer a service on copywriting, and then when we visit your site, when we visit your Facebook account, you're not writing anything at all. And that is dissonance in brand. Okay. In marketing, there's such a thing as brand resonance. And so if you offer something to me, I get to visit your website, I get to visit your page, and I'd like to see that what you're offering to me is something that you are implementing in your business, because that's my principle. Okay. So that's just like how you articulate. When you articulate, it doesn't mean that you just talk about blah, 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 blah. When you articulate, you can be very direct and straight. This is what I offer. This is what I do. But when people look at it, they know you're doing it. They know you got it. Okay? So let's wrap this up. Let's wrap it up. Okay? If your concern is about, okay? So listen up, okay? If your concern is about no one is posting, no one is responding to your posts in social media, then just probably, you're spreading yourself too thinly, okay, everywhere, and you are not posting the right content. You're not validating that what you're posting is what your audience need or wants and can help them, and you're not articulating enough the message that you want. And we got you covered with that in Rise Up Creatives. Okay, you can visit our page. Somebody please put in the link to our page and to our website on Rise Up Creatives, where we help entrepreneurs, business owners, or even transitioning people to create their social media posting customizable captions so they can own it. It's not a copycat, but okay, more than that, we made it like something you can accomplish in 5 minutes every day, single day, 5 minutes investment. And we are posting on 7 categories. It means that the audience gets to know you, and it's not just like all about your product. Number two, if you are feeling invisible in the digital space, okay, then I want you to validate, again, using the validation and articulation principle. If you're feeling invisible, I want you to validate your true, your true purpose, reason, and why being in the digital space. Because sometimes to you, without the likes, by the way, likes can be bought, it can be paid, okay? Like, why do you feel invisible? Because no one is liking, no one is commenting, no one is engaging? Or maybe we've got people who have 1,000 or maybe 500 views because they boosted that, and no engagement, and they still feel like invisible. I want you to just like validate what metrics are you using? What are your measurements? And that makes you feel invisible. Validate. And you start articulating that to your audience, to your people. And how do you articulate that? I do that almost every single day. I connect with people in my space. I connect with my super fans. I connect with my tribe. I ask them, what do you think about this post? Even right now that I am communicating with you, I'm asking, are you connecting? Are you resonating? That's validating and articulation. Number three, I also said in the post that those no-show of invites to the like your online like webinar and online events, webinar and virtual classes. Like many people would register and you say no show. Nobody really showed. Now let me tell you this. Maybe you don't know the numbers. Okay, the number says like this. If you are a professional guru giving. Okay, so I would say you're a guru and you're professional in giving talks in this area. Okay, so let me just unpack that, because there are gurus on one area and they start talking about one thing that they are still learning. Now, you probably get a different metrics there. But let me give you the average on the world. On the average, okay, people registering for your class, okay, on the average, will register, and on the average, you will be lucky if 20% will show up. So if you get only 4 or 20 registrants or participants, then you'll be lucky if you get 4 showing up. We've done it. Okay, so we're crossing hundreds of registrations, and they would show. Well, my case is different. I am turning around 60 to 70% people showing up because we have a different strategy. Okay, we're not only relying on events, publications, we don't do ads. Okay, but we're doing really connections to our VIPs. Okay, we've got VIPs and we treat people not just numbers, we treat them like VIPs, and real VIPs, by the way, they're being invited. And we thank Facebook. Thank you, Facebook. That's the reason why I'm in Facebook. Facebook love me and I love Facebook. Facebook are sending traffic to me for free. No ads, no nothing. But because of the algorithm and the gatekeeper can read through what we're posting here in Facebook, then we're getting traffic. We're getting people saying yes to my classes. Next, okay? You struggle with conversation and making sales. You know what? Everyone, if you're here, thank you so much for just connecting. I know you're still digesting and dissecting what I'm saying, but I would really appreciate if you can put there your hashtag pack my bag moment so other people start learning from you as well. Okay, so if you feel that you struggle with the conversation and like making the sales, I want you to take a look at this. Okay, validate if you are having a conversation on the right space. Because probably it could be that the reason why you're struggling in there is because you're having a conversation on the wrong space. So just imagine I will be selling, for example, a bed, okay, a bed or an airbed, and I will be in a conversations with what? The backpackers or the fishermen or the outdoor people. They probably not be listening to me, or I would probably have a difficulty that conversations to flow because there this group of people, this space where I am starting that conversation is difficult. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, okay, I'm not saying that you can't do that. Well, I do that. I can do that. I can, like, I can shoot on live coaching anywhere. But it takes time for you to get into that space. What I'm saying is validate the space where you are having this conversation, making the sales, and you say you struggle with it. Why don't you really articulate that you're getting sales, that you're asking for sales? Because I do ask for sales, right? I do ask for people to sign up. Of course, I have my different language. I don't say people, I'm gonna give you my check, or you give me your check. That's not the way I'm doing it. I understand the buyer hat buttons mental model. I'm teaching that. So if you're interested, connect with us. So I deliver it differently, but I'm asking for sales when I'm having a conversations with my people, because I am in the right space. I am with the right people. I can converse with them. I can. Make sense? And of course, you're clueless about the right offer with the right price. You will solve, like, you're clueless with the right offer when you start validating your thoughts about the need of your market. Okay, if your market is, for example, writers, what do writers need? And you say inspiration. Really? Do they need inspiration? Is that what you're doing? And you say, I'm an inspiration coach for writers. What do writers need? Maybe writers need a set of habits um, that can boost their inspiration, or will not hinder with the flow of inspiration. So you can teach, you can share, you can coach them building good habits that would allow them to have the flowing inspiration. Did you get that? So don't just say, I'm coaching writers so that, I'm an inspiration coach for writers. It's not going to work for them. So validate. And the last part of that is articulate. You don't know the price. You don't know if the price will work. Then articulate it. Say it. Have a conversation. And if your client tells you it's expensive, which normally they would say, okay, then articulate the value. Articulate what they were going to be getting when they hire you, when they get your service. I think that's something worth looking for. Are you learning? Are you getting something? Please put in the chat box, I am. I am. Let's recognize that right now, that you are learning, that you are getting something out of this conversation. Okay. As I close, I'd like to challenge you. Okay. I'd like to challenge you right now. Okay. To put all the things that you've learned about promotion, marketing, or selling. Can you just put it all aside? Put it all aside. And come to a space and ask yourself, how do I feel with what I do? How do I feel with what I do? And if you're not feeling well with what you do, then give yourself permission to park it, to put it to rest, to have it on a vacation so that you can start. I'm not saying you delete it now. I'm saying just like park it, put it to rest, allow these things to have a vacation. Yes, yes. Let's make them take their vacation so that you can just give yourself a time to do things that you want to do. I know you will, I can almost hear you, but where's the money, coach? This is something that you can trust and validate with the way I do my business. Let the joy, let the joy fuel you up. Of course, we will say, let the joy of the Lord be our strength. But let me just like say it, like evaluate, get in the flow. Are you joyful? Are you joyful? Because that joy that you are feeling, that joy that you will receive as you do what you want to do. Like, I find joy having a conversation with my clients, and I love it. And the more I do it in my own way, I'm learning from them. I'm having a connections with them. And that's where I start putting the systems, stocking the systems. Because I know my clients. I know I can help. I know I am gifted. I know I am talented. I know I'm coming into my profession with a big heart. But people don't know that if I don't show up. People will not know that if I will not stay in the game when almost everybody's throwing their towel. My clients will not know that if I will just wait for them to connect with me. My clients will not know that I care if I will not express it. My client will not know that I can help if I tell them, I'm going to help you. Let me take care of that. Let me send you an email for that. You are all here because you have a big heart. And if you have reached until this moment, you are with me for about 47 minutes. You have spent 1 hour of your precious time. You have traded 1 hour, and that's money. I challenge you. Put everything that I have said here in practice. And if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, everything I said here, if it doesn't work, I'll get you to my coaching program for free. Because I know if you put the work that I said here, you use my toolkit, you will make it happen. Just do the work. Because as with everything in life, it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes investment of money for the things that you still need to acquire. I am part of the Millionaire Queen Summit Within. This is an international summit happening on August 9 to 11, and this is virtual and free. So somebody please put the link for people to register. I hope to see you inside because in that summit, I'm sharing 555. Okay, I'm sharing 15 things that I've never shared about content creation. And if you are thinking of getting inside Rise Up Creatives, if you attend the summit, there's just like a big bonus, a big price drop with all other VIPs giving you so much, then you can avail of that. So I hope that you will join me in the Millionaire Queen Summit this August 9 to 11. This is Master Coach A. Maraming pong salamat. I hope you continue bringing in people every Friday so we can have this conversation. This is for you and everyone who wants to journey on a path of transformation. Whether you are one person who wants to go through transformation or you are one person who can help other people go through the process of transformation, this conversation every Friday is for you. And I hope that you don't keep me as a secret. You don't keep our organization as a secret. And I hope that you join us in all of the things that we are doing here because this is created for you. Up next, we will give you also the moment to join with us as we publish our community journal project. Yes, we are publishing a community journal, a journey to love and safety, and that's happening this year. And if you want to write, and if you want to be one of the writers of this journal, please put in the link again there. Coach Teen and Coach Lynn Garcia can help you out. I look forward seeing you Writers Night on August 8th, and that's Monday. Let's make things happen because I believe you can. Good night, everyone. Love, bam boom, love, bam boom, love, bam boom. This is Master Coach A. I invite you, be part of the second fastest growing industry in the world. Life coaching works. Good night.